What's going up, Altcoin Army? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you've been watching this channel for the last couple days throughout the holidays, you knew that we were talking about the big money being on the sidelines, and that at some point we were anticipating big money coming back into the market. Now, the signs, the signals appear to be there that the big money is coming back into the market as we've hit now a cryptocurrency market capitalization all-time high. If we just click here, you can see it's at $669 billion dollars and rising. So the reason the big money was on the sidelines is because what do the whales do? What do the Wall Street investors do? They go to their private islands, they drink eggnog, then they go celebrate at their plush resorts and Breckenridge and wherever else they go, the Poconos, they go to the Swiss Alps, and then they come back and they're like, all right, back to work, baby, let's do this. That's just the way that the Wolf of Wall, not going to talk about the Wolf of Wall Street because he doesn't even like Bitcoin, so forget that movie. But yeah, I mean, big money's been on the sidelines, and now it looks like it's starting to come back in the market. And it'll be interesting to see where we end up first, second week of January. Now that we've actually hit the all-time high, we've never been higher. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's been kind of getting some pessimism. People haven't been so bullish on Bitcoin, but now all of a sudden, what's going on with Bitcoin? It's decided to take off. But guess what? Now that Bitcoin's starting to rise again, up 12% over the last 24 hours, altcoins are also kicking butt, taking names. So Bitcoin dominance sitting at 38%. If this thing goes above 45% Bitcoin dominance, then Bitcoin will probably more than likely be back on the run. And when I say back on the run, I mean back on a bull run. It corrected, and that's what Wall Street wanted. They wanted to, while they were out, you know, drinking eggnog, doing the Christmas family thing, which they do, which they're allowed to do, right? They were letting Bitcoin kind of the Rolls Royce engine just kind of purr in the hangar bay, or just kind of sit there and glisten in the hangar bay as a sleeping giant. And now we're getting ready to see if Bitcoin's going to go on a bull run again. And Bitcoin's already been $20,000. We'll be ready to see if Bitcoin can reach, how soon it'll get to that $40,000 mark that they projected. I don't know. No one knows, but the projection has been there that it's going to happen by summertime. But sitting here at $15,000, some of you guys already jumped in on the lows. You guys bought the dip. Yesterday in the video, I talked about buying the dip. Bitcoin, I had already bought my Bitcoin positions at 13,000. I was not going to continue to load up. If Bitcoin goes back, the next time I would be buying Bitcoin was if it went below, if it got around the $10,000 range would be the next time I'd stockpile Bitcoin. But I had already acquired my Bitcoin that I was going to get at 13 and 12, or 14, 13, and 12. So then I sold some of my other positions into altcoins, and I took profit, put it into Bitcoin. So now, what cryptocurrencies am I bullish on? Yesterday I did a video on Cardano. I'm very bullish on Cardano, not just because they're up 79%, but because the more you dig into Cardano and see what they're working on, it's massive. Very bullish on IOTA. And that's just the way I am. I mean, that's my personal opinion. This isn't professional financial advice, as you know. I'm bullish on Tron. Today we posted a video or a post about Tron. I mean, a lot of you guys are in Tron. Here's Tron sitting right here, sitting pretty, sitting like the crown jewel she wants to be. This one here is Social Send. Hold off on that one until we figure out what the buzz is. But if you're already in Social Send, just hold for now until we figure out what's going on. Someone's talking about leak ICO. All right. Ember. I'm going to let Ember just kind of cool down. We'll see where that one goes just organically. Not really playing too much with Ember. I'm definitely not encouraging anyone else to buy Ember right now. That team, I've reached out to them at Ember a couple times. They didn't respond. So they're not fully transparent with us, so I'm not gonna recommend them until I can get some answers out of them. And that's just the way it is with these cryptocurrencies that are, you know, way down here in the bottom. You know, we don't know what they're doing, and Ember is one of them. That if they don't want to provide transparency to us, a community, then how do we know that they're even, you know, worth taking a gamble on? Because we didn't even call it an investment. But at some point, if they want to be taken serious, people should be investing in them, not taking a gamble. So here on Twitter, AllcoinBuzz.io. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram, like I said. Let's see here. We got Tron again. Let's see what the comments say. That's why I dropped so hard. You must be a whale. That's why I dropped so hard. I know I'm not a whale, dude. I have, how many Trons do I have? I think I have anywhere between, I think I have 27,000 or, which is not a lot, but it's a lot. It's a lot, but not a lot, right? Maybe I have more than that. But yeah, if 27,000 Tron makes me a whale, then you need to recalculate your math there, crypto viewer. Keep holding, going to the moon. Think the market cap will break into top 10. Company potential is huge. Absolutely great project with outstanding leadership. So let's see here. Of course I do. The hodl is strong with this one. So a lot of people are excited about Tron. Just putting that out there for you guys. Here's another one that I'm keeping an eye on. Ethos. It's going to have a big year. You can follow them on social media also at ethos.io. So if we just go back to the current market conditions, see where the best buys are. Let's see if we can find some around this low range. Not really seeing too many amazing buys. If we knew what was going on with Ember Coin, maybe we could put them out there because they're on a dip. I would say Sonam's on a dip. Who else is on a dip? Oh, man. What's this? I'm just looking here to see if there's anything exciting. A lot of people have been talking about this Deep Brain Chain and this HTML coin. Let's take a look at HTML coin. The thing I don't like about Deep Brain Chain is every time I go to the website, it takes forever to upload. See, watch. If we go to Deep Brain Chain, watch what I'm talking about. They need to fix their website before I even take them serious. It could be a very serious project, but look at this. Notice. Look how long it's taking. And they call themselves an artificial intelligence or AI platform. Look at, they can't even get their website to load. So no, I'm not going to jump on the Deep Brain Chain, and I apologize if you guys are invested in this, but I can't take a project serious if they can't even get their website to load, especially if they're claiming to be, what is this? Okay. I mean, finally loaded. Oh, see, they have this thing now that loads, this background thing. See this little blue thing that's going to start peeling down? Yeah.
As we all know, the AlphaGo Co-ed 5 greatest world chain.
We'll see. I'll keep my eye on them. They're still brand new. I want to like them, but unfortunately, because their website situation is just so outrageous, I can't trust them. HTML, let's take a look at these guys. All right, they got an interesting website. I mean, I've built websites before. HTML code is what builds websites, or CSS and PHP, but the fact they're called HTML coin, I mean, their website's definitely nothing flashy. Not that it has to be, but setting the standard for cryptocurrency and blockchain innovation, blah, blah, blah. We've heard that on every website. Thanks for making that your cookie cutter intro. The HTML Coin Foundation was created with the intention of encouraging and supporting all communities around the world to join the blockchain economic revolution. I mean, isn't that what Bitcoin already does? Now this HTML coin is saying they do it. We believe that everyone should have equal access and tools and resources needed to participate in all facets of our technology. It sounds like Omise Go. Our mission is to not only provide people with all these tools, but to connect them to businesses that we need. Sounds like every other coin. HTML coin is about empowering people and create. Okay, so why should I invest in and tell the altcoin army about this, guys? Proof of stake. Okay, they don't do mining. Yeah, I mean, as of right now, I don't. What is this? Used by Bitcoin. Real-time checkpointing protects the history of the chain from being changed by 51% of attacks. Broadcast enhanced hash rate compensation. Hybrid Bitcoin Ethereum. Okay, yeah, every coin that's coming out is claiming to be a smart contract and a cryptocurrency nowadays. I don't know. I'll keep my eye on these guys, but right now they're just using catchphrases that are used on every website. So it's hard for me to say that there's anything setting them apart. And I don't really like the name HTML coin. Okay, their team looks like, there's a big team here. We'll keep an eye on the team. We'll keep an eye on this project. I'm not going to talk too much in detail about it and give it like a big review because they're just using the same words that everyone else uses, and I don't have any clear idea what's going to set them apart. So it's cool that they're a brand new coin, but I'm not going to jump in, even if they're on the dip. But yeah, let's take a look here. Ethereum's looking like it's getting primed to roll. Ripple's still strong. You guys really like this Ray blocks apparently, but it's been at an all-time high, so I'm not jumping in, and I'm not recommending anyone else do at all-time highs, even if it goes to the moon. We've seen that happen with Einsteinium. Einsteinium was breaking record highs, and now it's just been peeling back off that record high for like 2 weeks. Salt. I'm liking this Salt here. I'm liking PivX at this price. Dragon Chain. We've been talking about Dragon Chain back when it was on Ether Delta at 50 cents. Now it's at 259 and it's on an all-time high. So I'd hold short on that. Digibyte's looking a little bit more impressive to me day by day, just due to the fact that it's stabilized after it reaches its all-time high. Monocoin, that's a coin out of Asia, Japan. So keep an eye on Monocoin because once Asia and Japan get confident and stoked about cryptocurrency, this one has kind of positioned itself to benefit from that. KuCoin shares, are you kidding me? Man, that's the new exchange that I've been using, and they're up 235%. I should have bought those coins when I noticed that I liked their exchange. I know you guys don't like all these different exchanges, but KuCoin is actually legit, and they've got a lot of cool projects on that platform. Obviously, they're brand new. They're out of, I think, they're somewhere out of Asia. But I like the way their platform functions a lot. Let's see what else is going on here. Redcoin down. I don't know, if you're trying to get into Redcoin, it's better to buy at the dip and not at the all-time high, right? Ethos, like I said. Vertcoin, if you're trying to get in Vertcoin's kind of on a dip. It's kind of been a boring coin to hold. You just get the impression that at some point over the next year, Vertcoin's going to roll. So just hold your Vertcoin. We talked about Kin. Kin has been taken off. The Skycoin coming up hot on the radar. I'm going to start talking a lot about this coin because the more I've learned about Skycoin, the more impressed I am. Low circulating supply. Walton, I do hold Walton, but I might be considering parting ways with it after the next run that it has. Dent, if you're trying to get into Dent, now's a good time. It's on a dip. I like the project mission. Whether or not they can execute on it, we'll see. But I like what they're up to. Them and Q-Link, I like both of them. As someone who travels around a lot, around the world, I've had issues with with data. Like the last thing I want to do is have to pull a SIM card out every country I go into, swap out SIM cards. So Dent bringing the blockchain to help resolve that is important to me. If you're into travel or if you understand the difficulty in having to swap SIM cards or even deal with these database data plans that your American provider will give you for your passport plan. Silly. We're just looking for more on the dip. Here's at C. Einsteinium. It used to be what, like, that was what I was talking about. This one used to be just huge. Now it's slowed down. Centra is doing okay. It's got a lot of price action, but I'm staying way away from Centra. ETHLend. Still liking ETHLend, especially at this price. But it is on an all-time high. So I'd say just kind of let it cool down for about a week before you jump back into ETHLend and see where that ends up. PayPi. Been hearing about PayPi. We're probably going to end up talking about this PayPi. Some people have been pointing out the benefits of PayPi, and I think I agree with them. So I'm going to take a look at these guys more in detail. Being that they're on a dip, you know the rules, guys. Buy the dip. Don't buy at all-time highs. So PayPi on a dip. Keep an eye on that one. Like I said, Sonam. It's on a 24-hour dip, but it's still up. If you're trying to get into Sonam, now's a good time. Coin. Cannot stand that name, but whatever. I like their project. The project's great, but the name is just absurd. Mediblock on a dip. What's up with these guys? Where they have brand new cryptocurrency. I'm not going to spend time researching right now. Wabi, Wings, Inc. Yeah, they're not on any exchanges that I know that we can get on out here in the United States. Bread. This one's a buying opportunity right here. Circle it, add it to your list. It's under $100 million market cap. Bread. I've talked about it before. Check out this app, guys. Download the app if you can. Check these guys out. This one, very bullish on Bread. I've already made a video on it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Humanic on a dip. It's kind of a cool. I like Humanic, actually. All right, guys. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. Manitha. I'm liking Manitha at this price. Still under 100 million. And we'll see you guys next time.